Bug birds. So we have Saz's Chocobo. Baleful Strix is a bird. This isn't a bird. Traveling Chocobo is a bird. So we have enough birds to call it bug birds, I think. Sort of get the idea across. So we just went and took out the cards that like Entomb, Kaito, Tamio, like all that garbage. We trimmed the fat, and we put in some green birds instead. Um, so obviously this deck looks pretty fantastic. I have a Chocobo. You know what I mean? Like, I think I'm ever shipping a Chocobo. One lander. Dating. Pox, perhaps. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I kept the no lander versus lands, and oh man. All right, let's go, baby. We're cooking. Lands. Let's go. Blast zone. Okay, sure. Get in for three, baby. Let's go, little Chocobo. Get in there. A lava spur boots, sure. Okay. Okay. No blocks. I can't kill my Chocobo. Ooh, traveling Chocobo. Unfortunately, we're going to put that back. Little dude. I got a 12 little Chocobo. That's pretty good. Do I have anything for lands? Ground seal, I guess. Negation. So let's go Bowmaster. Block two of them. If I just block this one. Wow. All right. I think they just got way too aggressive there. They have blast zones. Like they definitely could have just like won there. But we take it, huh? Still Thoughtseize, I don't think is very good versus land. Fatal Push is bad. Bowmasters are bad. Can have Decay and Seeds, maybe? Negation. Okay. Yeah, 22 blue cards. No lander. Dope, dope, dope. We were in a lot of basics, so. Got a little birdie. What? Go. Dude, this Chocobo is no fucking joke. Like, turn 3 win. I mean, they thought about their 7 for a little. Not gonna force back. No one will ever force his Chocobo. Okay, they switched decks. Guys, you gotta draw a land or a cantrip to find a land. We do that, we're pretty good. I almost added a cavern as another land for bird. Let's go. Was there ever a doubt? Do we have Dismember main deck? Probably have to let it go. I'm not gonna force back with another Strix anyway. It was Painter or Fair version. Just there's no reason to fight over that. Okay, sure. Oh wow, it's like one of the few things that would make me not want to play a land. I guess I could like surveil into a fetch. It is a 2-turn clock right now with double force backup, so they can get like if they spend their turn like getting an ether spell bomb, that would be pretty okay with me. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't want to force this. Yeah, they're forcing back. Wow, shows me. Because they'll have to use Lotus Petal to ether spellbomb my creature, and they're just infinitely behind. Days is actually kind of crazy, right? We're attacking for 3 in the air. Ancient Tomb is shut off. Okay. Oh, I had a win. I'm supposed to play Cub, cast Brainstorm, hold priority, daze the Chalice trigger, and redo it. Damn. So I had the win. I can't imagine they could win here anyway, but like that would have been a cool way to win. I get the Seeds of Innocence. I haven't read that card in ages, dude. That's so funny. I don't want to cut that. Versus the Chalice on ones. These cards are crazy. Am I cutting like thoughts versus the Chalice deck? Like all the draw twos, just like they are a big thing. Could probably cut traveling chocobos. Yeah, maybe on the draw I just have like 2 consigns. Look at all the chocobos. I mean, I have a Bowmasters, so I think I have to keep. Like, even if they have Chalice one, it's not the end of the world. Okay. You do you. They got the Opal. And do they have the turn 1 Kappa? They have turn 1. They have the nuts. They have the literal nuts here. Okay. I have to hit like Seeds of Innocence in like 1 turn. Because I have Seeds of Innocence, I guess I could play. Because here, next turn I could Bowmasters and then chump. But then I'll play an artifact. That's 10. They did this turn so fast. Now they're taking a little bit of time. It's kind of weird. Another Kappa trying to figure out how to attack. 2 Kappas would be pretty sick. With 10, yeah. Technically, if I draw untapped green source and Seeds of Innocence. Emery's kind of crazy. They're gonna replay it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, pretty and just lost to the nuts. That's why that card is cool. That pinnacle thing. I don't want Thought Seizes on the play, I think. Dave, I actually think is kind of not very good. Bringing like a ground seal to stop Emery. Emery's like the only thing I'd want to fatal push, so have a cantrip that stops Emery right away. Yeah, I mean, I got ground seal. We got a ponder. We got a threat. We have a interaction. We got the Emery. We have this. Prop ponder here. Okay, is not bad. You know if they have like Pyroblast exactly. I think trying to draw 2 our more powerful cards makes sense. Okay. Okay. Ground Seal, shutting off Emery, Force Will, backup. They mill the Kappa and a Thought Monitor, which are two cards I do not want them to have, so that's nice. Can't play Kappa. I don't think I'm wasting a force on a dismember. That shutting out, like, lowering the Thought Monitor is a big deal. We have been doing a lot of lands, and they weren't even fetch lands. Okay. Alright. This Ground Seal has been pretty insane. I kind of want to force. Two blockers here. Alright. They're at 4. And we have this Baleful Strix plus Bowmaster, so we have lethal in the air plus ping. They force this is lethal. Let's go, baby. We are on the play. We get the surveil. So. Okay. See if we hit like a Chocobo. See if they have the fatty naturally, which would really suck. I guess I can use this to decide what I want to do. God, I want a Bowmaster so fucking badly, but if they have Daze, then my Wasteland gets countered and my Bowmaster gets countered. But I think it's just patience here. Doing main phase. Alright, their land screwed, game over. Alright, Reanimator. Ball Bomb. Thoughtseize. Ground Seal. Their deck. What's their side? Their main deck Dalthy Voidwalker format's awful. They switch into 3 Bargoyf. I don't want all this. What am I cutting? How many Bowmasters are they on? 3 Bowmasters. These Chocobos probably aren't going to get the job done on the draw game post board. The traveling Chocobos. Try those. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it, I think. Obviously, we're on the draw. Okay. Just hover over, like, you know they have the days, so we just hover right over that. And then Wasteland, sure. And Nihil's Palm is in, which means we get to go for Strix instead of Ground Seal. Good. Take all of these. No fetch Fatal Push is good. Well, they have a lot of lands. No attack is pretty weird. Gonna spread it out. The Bowmasters. I'm definitely just gonna go ahead and get my triggers and draw. Would use my Brainstorm. Okay. Two 4/4s are nice. Okay, wow, this is amazing. Oh my god. Oh, no land sucks. Double force is good, so I guess we're just gonna get in there. Why is Tamio not attacking if you're not blocking? Deal. Deal. How many lanterns is there? I feel like it's so slightly higher than average. 20, yeah, it's like instead of like 18, like a little bit higher. Yeah, they're drawing clues. They're just dying for Fatal Push. Wow, just rolled Reanimator. Do I ever keep this? Probably. Alright. Vegan Cho or Delver? Alright. I'm not gonna force back because I have the force. And another Thoughtseize. Yeah, I'm supposed to. Fetchland? I don't want this Chocobo, but I think I want Daze. Take the Atraxa. They're in an awkward spot where they have to hold lands. Like, they have Thundering Falls, which is, like, pretty great, but they're, like, hesitant. Okay. Hopefully they drew Dud Dud just so that they had to do that. Left the card on top, which is rough. Alright, good. I was like, please not have another shot. Dude, this is so sick. Wow, dude, Chocobo is crazy. Like, Chocobo wins so fast. Like, Chocobo Cub? Fucking, wow. Oops, did not want Fatal Push. Alright, what are we cutting? Fatal Push. Fatal Push. Traveling Chocobos are just like, these things are just so slow. It's like Brazen. Like basic Swamp. Basic Forest. Remember fetching Basic Forest? They're on Sneak. What does Sneak decks even play? It's probably a land. It's a Wasteland. They're actually only running like 2 basics now. I'm not gonna Forest. Yeah, like obviously not like the best hand ever, but it has cards. Not if they have Veil, but feels like they obviously do. Brainstorm is so Sidecat Cub with like Bowmasters could like the Orc Army token could be pretty ridiculous, right? The Orc Army is a 0/0 with +1/+1 tokens on it. Never thought of that synergy. Thoughtseize still on the stack. Wow, force fitting emissions. Okay. Might be dead here. Obviously casting Thoughtseize now. Oh damn. They left the card on top. So I think Emrakul to shuffle it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they get the Surveil here. I do have a consign if they get the Emrakul, the tracks in play, but I have like a Baleful Strix could trade with it. They top deck sneak attack. Wow. Good. I get days. I could brainstorm then days. And do I have a Hydro Blast? I don't think so. I run one Hydro Blast. Damn, I really was just showing. Maybe I think attack's better in this exact instance. Okay. Like, there's no way they're gonna have the patience to like. So they're just gonna be in top deck mode with this in play. I take a 7 spot. It's annoying. Did we hit a Hydro Blast maybe? Oh, Waste Red is also good. That's annoying. If it finds Red Source plus Fatty. That could be annoying. This day is looking pretty bad. They didn't shuffle? Well, that's amazing. That means they have a Fatty in hand, though. And they just need a Red Source. How am I ever winning? I just have to play Cub. Yeah, because if there was Red Source, they would have pondered the Red Source to activate instead. What's the damage on this? I simply can't. I'm not going to count. I'm just going to hope that I have enough. A little short. Brainstorm +4. Okay. Your turn. Let's go 4-0. I almost hit Mulligan by accident. And it's pretty good. No Chocobo, but KarnForge, I guess. There's a chance I'm supposed to pitch Baleful Strix there. But I got a 3 for 2, waste them off their land, and then I have Thoughtseize plus Days. Oh. Oh, look at this Chalice like on 1? Like, what's happening? Pretty gross. Gonna just here, I think. Now I think I'm gonna thought to. Okay. Alright, I can have a pretty bad brainstorm here. I think I just have to like eat it for a turn. Like the daze is dead, but like my brainstorm would be locked pretty easily. I have 6 mana, which is a ton. Must be a land. They could play anything. I think Thoughtseize is bad because they could just play anything if they wanted to. I think the play is to Strix. Try to find like a force. Or a land for the Cub the next turn. Okay. Speed up the clock a little bit. I have a Mox Opal or something. That would have been something to hang on to. Yeah, okay. Damn, I kind of want to play this, but it won't have trample though. They'll probably have blockers for it, so it's... Right there at 9. Just land. Please land. 12 cards, then draw another land. Excellent. All right. Yeah, I should lock it up. All right. Trample, baby. All right. I was like, it's either Kozilek's Command or Ugin. Would Ugin delay it? I don't think so. Command is such a ridiculous card. Do you imagine? Like, they literally were like one card away from winning. Crazy. Crazy how lucky we got. Oh, man. Seeds of Innocence, Forced Negation, Consign, Tear Asunder, Thoughtseize, Decay. Traveling Chocobos, So Slow, Fatal Push Out. Daze is pretty bad. I'm not gonna ever fetch a basic, so I probably want to get rid of basic Swamp. And the Dazes. Dazes are brazen. It's probably Daze on the draw. They have enough blue cards. Close. Oh man, Seeds of Innocence. Might be the first time I can cast this. We're gonna Needle Wasteland? Okay. Go Tropical Brainstorm, and then we can surveil away the one we don't want. Yeah. Okay, little little Chocobo. Can you compete against constructs? Wow, that's phenomenal, I think, for me. I think that's really, really good. Hopefully they go for like a Mystic Forge that bricks is probably the best possible. If they have another needle and they name this, I'm sort of okay with that. But now playing another artifact, okay. Not gonna block. Oh, they didn't play. Oh my god, this Seeds of Innocence might just be. Are they dismembering my Chocobo? Deal. Fucking deal. Edge maze. Get rid of the basic forest. Seeds of Innocence, baby. The sick thing is they can just like tower and win also. First trophy of the year with fucking bug birds after my nonsense didn't work out. We'll take it. Unfortunately, I played with a 4 of that I cut every game and never battered. Which says a lot about the deck, I guess, is that like even with a card that you're not like playing, you can do well. Man, the Chocobo and Cub was so disgusting. It was just so good. I want more Thoughtseizes main deck. Like, it's just the format we're in, or even some spell bombs. Well, like, you don't even need the Chocobo for this. You can have like 2 maybe if you want, but